Good morning. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Bullish Network, realizing opportunities in the 21st century, a statement from G20 themselves, who are actually working on the digital era. They're actually rolling out crypto regulation as we speak. Guys, green light is here. And also, guys, Trump is in India. Also, India has the largest remittance market in the world. We covered that video on yesterday's stream. But, guys, I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into this FATF rules and so we understand where we're at. And basically, this was reviewed and introduced last year. They want to implement this year, 2020. So I will show you guys that also. But first, we're going to shout out to ECK. I got this from ECK. Intermex partners with Ripple for XRP-based remittance corridor. Shout out to BG. Ripple, basically, so a brand new partnership is anticipated to scale back settlement time and reduce among the prices. It should additionally give Intermex entry to Ripple on-demand liquidity ODL service, which makes use of XRP as a real-time bridge between sending and receiving currencies. And I actually want you to remember this line. XRP is a real time between sending and receiving currencies, because when we get to Bank of England exec urges focus on digital currencies, it's clearly what the statement was there, a bridge asset for digital currencies. I'd like to give a shout out to Exiled at XSILE. We just found another one. Guys, everybody's talking about the Simpsons episode on cryptocurrency. Was it Bitcoin? Was it XRP? You guys do know the XRPL Labs logo is the thermometer with the XRP coming out of it, or the thermos, or I believe what you call that. And also, guys, here it is right here on the Simpsons. And they also broke down Professor Frank. They looked up Frank and they broke that down geometry. It's going to be somewhere in here, and that Frank right there equals out to XRP. Hey guys, what can I say? I've been sniffing a lot of XRP lately. I find stuff like this interesting, that's for sure. Shout out to XRP Isle. Crypto Mike, say good one. So anyway, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm just documenting my journey, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Now, Bart Simpson says end of the year. Bullish ones agree. So right here, guys, Bart Simpson is writing 589 end of the year. The Simpsons predict XRP 589 incoming. Now, shout out to MIZZ, huge supporter of the show. Now, she's highlighting XRP talk and speculations video right here. I'm actually glad I found this video. Now, what I will do, guys, is I will link this in the description. If you guys have time, I highly recommend checking out this video from XRP talk and speculation. And matter of fact, you know what I'll do? And here is the video right here at 1.5 XRP talk and speculation. The Simpsons predict XRP 589 incoming. So, and guys, I will link this in the video in the description also. Thank you big time for that, Miz. So, this is what piqued my interest right here, guys. An excellent first day at the G20 Saudi Arabia meeting to discuss on digitalization. Now, here is Steve Mnuchin and Madame Lagarde, and I can only imagine what he's whispering in her ear. XRP, the standard, for sure. Now, guys, we know that Steve Mnuchin is responsible for the executive order, the new financial system that they're rolling out, drafted by Steve Mnuchin and Greg Phillips, who joined Ripple, and signed by Trump himself. Now at the G20, they are basically saying G20 urges countries to adapt tough FATF rules on cryptocurrency. Now, we discussed this one, but I wanted to go a little bit deeper down the rabbit hole on this. Finance ministers and central bankers from the G20 are pushing for wider adoption of standards that compile cryptocurrency exchanges to disclose user information. Now, right after the summit they published this. Now, we did cover this. This is the G20 Realizing Opportunities of the 21st Century. But before we cover that, I do want to take a step back. G20 urges countries to adopt tough FATF. Now, if you go here, finalized in the summer, So if you click this right here, this will take you back a year prior. This is when they originally rolled out the FATF global rules that there will be global regulation on cryptocurrency. All global crypto exchanges must now share customer data FATF rules. Now, these are the rules that Steve Mnuchin, executive order, is rolling out. I'm here to tell you guys that Brad Garlinghouse, and I have an article that basically says Ripple has already followed these rules, and I believe it's the only crypto company that is up to date with the standard of the G20 and FATF rules. So basically, it's AML, KYC customers. The final recommendation makes the official part of the FAT's February proposal, saying countries should make sure when crypto businesses send money, they obtain or hold or require accurate information. Under new guidance, the required information for each transfer includes, and it goes on to the account numbers and calling the threat a criminal and terrorist misuse of virtual assets. A series of urgent issue. The FATF said in a public statement that it will give countries 12 months to adopt guidelines. We review the set of June 2020. So basically, like I said, guys, enforcement recommendations. Now, this is also what they rolled out right here, realizing the opportunity, but you see the year prior, they were already focusing on this. Steve Mnuchin right there. Now, if we scroll down here, I just want to show you guys one thing. We reiterate our view that technology innovation can deliver significant benefits to the financial system and a broader economy, and we support the work on framing supervisory and regulatory issues for the digital era. Wow. Accordingly, we welcome the inclusive approach of utilizing the FSB Regional Consulting Group. Now, FSB jumped out at me. I wanted to know what that was, so we'll jump down the rabbit hole of that. That's the Financial Stability Board. Now, we remain vigilant to the potential risks arising from innovation, the AML. There is what Ripple is, AML, KYC. Now, Ripple deal could make XRP cryptocurrency compliant with FATF anti-money laundering laws. Now, what I did, guys, is I read this article last night on the live stream because you have to subscribe to Forbes to actually read the article. Now, I'm seriously considering, subscribing to Forbes because they have really good articles. But we did a deep dive on this one. I can actually just tell you guys that Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple signed a deal with a company that is approved by FATF as a company that will help companies become compliant. So Ripple is the first company to partner with this company. I think it's called Coin One. And we did a deep dive on that also, guys. The guy behind Coin One is like a big time heavyweight also. So there's so much more going on behind the scenes. But Ripple is the only company that is compliant with FATF as far as being registered with FinCEN as a money transmitter in 2015, and they are applying the additional FATFA rules to their system as we speak. I read you guys that right there. Shout out to XRP Alliance. He actually pulled this out of that one too, realizing opportunities of a 21st century. We recognize the need to enhance global cross-border payment arrangement to facilitate lower cost and swifter transfers, including remittances. Whoa, that's pretty big right there. Now here is the FSB, which we looked up a second ago. Or which they was referring to, the FSB Financial Stability Board. That's what that stands for. Now, this report on crypto asset considers work underway, regulatory approaches, and the potential gaps. The report was delivered to G20 finance ministers and central bank governors ahead of the meeting on the 8th and 9th. Now, this may reflect the nature of crypto assets which have been designed to function outside the established regulatory framework. Gaps may also arise from the absence of international standards or recommendations, clearly saying, hey, crypto's here to stay, but of course we're going to have global regulation. And that's kind of what people wanted, right? You know, crypto has rules. The Simpsons just gave cryptocurrency massive mainstream exposure. Everybody's talking about this, guys. There was a on the Simpsons episode, they pretty much gave a crypto spill on how amazing crypto is and how it will be the global currency. I thought that was really interesting. That will cause FOMO, I believe. Shout out to Deshaun, the legend Goodwin. Now, this is huge too because the Bank of England adds support for central bank digital currency. Well, guys, we know the Bank of England is a paid Ripple customer. So we know Bank of England is a RippleNet customer, and now they are going to come out with a central bank digital currency. So this is why I said that Ripple is being sold now as a liquidity bridge for currencies. So whether you got the bridge asset or the wall gardens, RippleNet is a major player in the digital era. That's for sure. This is the article right here. Bank of England adds support for central bank digital currency. Clearly, guys, you see the way this is going. Regulation is here to stay. Regulation is being developed. They're turning up the heat. G20, FATF, FSB. Clearly, Binance US is live in the US, and actually that's where I get VeChain from, and ALGO just started staking on Binance US. So if you guys don't have a Binance USA account, link in the description. If you join Binance, they say we both get $15. They got quite a few digital currencies on there, and that is my preferred exchange because it's a regulated US exchange. Doesn't get no better than that. Bank of England is a paid Ripple customer. The Bullish Network logo will come down right now. Smash that logo to subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about the FATF or regulation in the comments. Are you buckled up? Are you going to realize the opportunity of the 21st century for all, which I believe is the digital era? Smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Much love, mahalo. Thank you so much for your support. Have a good day.